You might have heard of seduction, but have you heard of dark seduction? There is one secret about attraction that most don't want to talk about. It's controversial, politically incorrect, and triggers some people. Indeed, you can get into trouble by talking about it around the wrong people. And yet, you know what? Dark seduction is something that affects all of us no matter what we believe about love and dating. That's why it's called the forbidden secret of carnal attraction, and that's what we'll talk about today. Let me explain. Have you ever had a relationship that was hot, romantic, and sexual for a long time, but it didn't last? Maybe it suddenly turned sour and ended. Or she started taking you for granted. Or worse, she suddenly ignored you as if you never existed in her life. It's like overnight, her love for you turned to annoyance. Think about that relationship and that woman in your life for a moment. Picture her in your mind now. So, what happened? Why did it go from good to bad so quickly? Here's what happened. She felt too safe with you. That was the reason. It's true. She knew she had you for good. She knew she wasn't going to lose you anytime soon. To be specific, she didn't feel any anxiety. And guess what? That was precisely why she started taking you and your relationship for granted. Here's the lesson, and listen carefully. Seduction isn't just sunshine and roses. Like everything else in life, you need to take the bad with the good. Dating, love, and sex are some of the best and brightest things in life, right? And yet, to enjoy them completely, you need the dark side of seduction to balance out the light. It was Rake who first taught me about this darker side of love that nobody wants to talk about. Derek also taught me the forbidden secret of carnal attraction, and it's this. Erotic tension does not come from comfort and certainty. Instead, it comes from anxiety punctuated by occasions of fear. I'm going to repeat that because it's important. It's probably the most important thing I've learned about women and love. Erotic tension does not come from comfort and certainty. It comes from anxiety punctuated by occasions of fear. I call this the Rake Axiom, and it underscores pretty much everything inside Shogun Method. And here's why. In the game of love, women are, by their nature, willfully defensive with men. You see it all the time with single, available ladies. They avoid approaches and invitations by admirers. They play hard to get and make the guys jump through hoops. Now, why do women do this at all? Why not just cooperate and flirt back? Well, here's why. When a woman is dealing with a man who likes her, and she likes him too, she is fearful for her physical safety. Makes sense, right? Most of the men interested in her are bigger and stronger. She can get hurt if she finds herself alone with the wrong guy. And so she tests his sincerity by playing hard to get and making him jump through hoops. And she'll say yes once she feels reasonably safe with him. It's this combination of anxiety and comfort that gives relationships that sizzle, that X factor, or that all-important sexual arousal. It's also the reason we get friend-zoned by some women we fancy. They feel a lot of comfort with us, but none of the anxiety. And so there's no spark or sizzle, and therefore no romance. I hope you're convinced now, because the Rake Axiom will be one of the most important things a man will ever learn in a lifetime. I'm not exaggerating at all. And I want you to be aware of this. It can get even more dramatic in relationships that start out hot and sizzling. When the man's not careful, his woman can stop feeling any fear at all and get too comfortable. When there's only comfort and no anxiety left, what happens? She loses the sizzle, that's what. She might still like him, but the sexual arousal starts fading fast. And to some women, that can be annoying as heck. They feel cheated, like they were scammed into getting into a relationship with a boring guy. And that's how passionate relationships get cold overnight. Make no mistake, anxiety creates sexual tension. That's the forbidden secret of seduction. That's the Rake Axiom. And the bottom line is simple. Create anxiety. How exactly do you do that? Here's a simple way. When you feel your woman is taking you for granted, tell her something like, "We need to talk about us." Or even, "I need some alone time. I need to think about our future." Instantly, her defensiveness will turn to anticipation. She's anxious, uncertain, and fearful. She'll wonder, is he having second thoughts? Did he meet another woman? At that moment, she loses her willful defensiveness, and the relationship regains some of its sizzle. Now, what you say afterward is up to you. You have two choices. 1. You can release the tension by bringing up a mundane issue in your relationship. This is fine, by the way, since the initial spike of anxiety has served its purpose. Or 2. You can increase the tension by talking about a serious issue in your relationship. In this case, you make her even more anxious, and that's even better. Now, you might wonder, but wouldn't I lose her if she felt anxious in our relationship all the time? Wouldn't she want to leave? Of course. The idea is not to replace comfort with anxiety. Instead, the goal is to have a healthy baseline of anxiety to balance out the comfort. You don't want her to be 100% sure of your love and commitment. Instead, you want her to know she can lose you if she takes you for granted. That's Dark Seduction method, the skillful injection of anxiety into your relationship. Now, in case you're wondering if there's an easy way to do that, there is. It's a Shogun method technique called fractionation, and the good news is that anyone can learn about it. I learned it from Rake in 2015, and you can learn it now today. And, if I may say so, I think every man should learn it. Fractionation ought to be a part of every man's love toolkit. With it, even your everyday chats with your woman will maintain that crucial baseline of anxiety. And the best part? You won't need to put her under too much emotional stress at all. Just carefully chosen words, stories, and manners of speaking. That's fractionation, and regular use of it will make her feel more and more addicted to you. And according to Shogun method, emotional addiction leads to enslavement. I have my own reservations about emotional enslavement, and I usually don't go that far, to be honest. But here's what I know. When she's emotionally addicted, hooked to you, the relationship will always be strong, happy, and sizzling. And that's even during tough times. Sounds good, right? So here's what I suggest you do. Learn fractionation right now. All you need to do is to visit fractionationhypnosis.com and follow the instructions. If you qualify, you'll get a special email invitation for a special Shogun Method online masterclass. There, you'll learn everything you need to know about fractionation. So, go ahead and go to fractionationhypnosis.com now. I'll also place a link in the comments section so you can simply click on it. On the registration page, enter your best email address, wait for the email invitation, and you're good to go. You'll be off to learn Dark Seduction. It's something that will make your relationships 10 times as satisfying. Go ahead, check it out now. Find the Shogun Method online masterclass and get inside.